Hello and God bless you. This is Ellen Mongan from Wow Mom. It's time to take 5. Do you have just a minute to pause and to think and to listen and to learn? Because it's time, like I said, to take 5. You know, I host another show called Wow Mom, and that's why I always introduce myself. Those who want to watch it, it's on YouTube. But today we're going to talk about the word gather. Here it is right here. Look. Can y'all see that? Great pillow, and it's a great prop. It says gather. We gather together today. First to listen and hear the word. We also gather, when we gather people together to get to know the Lord. Maybe you're an evangelist, a disciple with a well-guarded tongue. After you train up, the Lord sends you out. Pat and I have been trained up since the 70s, and we now are the Lord sending us out to do more and more in the area of teaching people how to live the faith and what to do in marriage and parenting, all the practicals of our life. So when you gather people together, right now I used to sing this song when I lived in Utah. We're not Mormon, we're actually Catholic. The song was bringing in the sheep, and I thought it meant, gather together the lambs, the sheep, bringing in the sheep and the people that are going to follow the Lord and be a leader of the faith. But in reality, the song was bringing in the sheaves. I found that amusing because to me it made way sense to bring in the sheep. The sheep, God's calling your name. Jesus said to Peter, after Peter had denied him 3 times, Jesus said to Peter, Peter, do you love me more than these? Feed my lambs, and feed my sheep. And then the second time he said, feed my lambs. And so Jesus was calling him to be a person that was an evangelist. Maybe he's calling you. Or maybe he's calling you to mentor under someone or have a spiritual director and learn more about the faith so we could use you. We got to use our gifts he's given us. We're accountable to God to make a difference in this world and be the light of Christ in our world. So that's one way we gather. We gather the people together. And Deacon Pat and I moved back to Georgia, where you know almost everybody in the town. And we did gather together some couples. We call it the friend group, just lack of a title right now. And the friends come over every month, and we gather together, and we talk about the Lord, and we have fun, and we celebrate birthdays, and I encourage that. 12 good men, gather together monthly, eat, drink, and be merry together, and enjoy each other. We have old standing friends, and that makes us oh so nice, because we all have been walking with the Lord a really long time. That's our friend group. That's gathering together. We also are going to gather together some young couples. Maybe you're in that category if you live in our area. Maybe you'd like to come for a couples group. We believe in mentoring marriage couples. We really do believe in it because people take you on your wing, and then you get to trust them and learn about the Lord and watch their life, watch their marriage, watch their family, and then gather together and learn from them, and then they learn from you too. And then the last way to gather, the last way to gather, I'm going to use my little cheat sheet here, is the harvest is ready and the workers are few. Maybe you're called to gather back people like we did on the other day we just did the other day on a video Deacon and Deer. We talked about coming home. Maybe you are far away from the Lord, and there people are going to be gathering right now. It's like the Watchtower people. They say if you're the people that are shouting out like Paul Revere, come on. Things are getting tough now. Let's gather together. There's a great song. We gather together, and I just love it. We used to sing it in Utah a lot. We gather together, all God's people. Let's gather together. Let's not divide. Let's be a bridge between those who are of different faiths, between those who are different colors, between those who are different countries. Let's be a bridge and not be a wall to separate, okay? So that's a good thing to do. As you gather together with others, if your heart is open to Jesus, who God is love, then you can learn from each other and they can learn from you. Then we close our heart and don't begin to listen to each other and fight the faith. Now that's a silly thing to think about, but so many people, just a minute now, they fight the faith. Just a minute now. Don't be fighting the faith. If they're believers and they are serve the Lord with gladness and they love the Lord with all their heart and they're not of your faith background, please don't fight the faith. It's time to gather. It's time to build bridges. It's time to walk with one another. It's time to accompany one another. One on one side, one on the other. All for Jesus, we surrender. All for Jesus, I surrender. All to him, I freely give. United we stand. United we stand. Divided, what do? We fall. So, do you remember this story I talk about a lot? Joshua fought the Battle of Jericho. What made the walls tumble down? They walked in silence. Then they praised the Lord. They walked 7 times around the wall. Shh, and didn't say a word. So I'm going to read this little thing I found today as a reflection. I hope you like it. It goes like this. It helps now and then to step back and take a long view. That's why Deacon Pat and I are on our vacation. We call it a vacation. It's really a retreat, because we're going to take a step back and say, where have we been? Where are we? And where are we going? The kingdom is not only beyond our effort, it's even beyond our vision. Let me read that again. The kingdom is not only beyond our efforts, it is even beyond our vision. We accomplish in our lifetime of work, only a fraction of the magnificent enterprises that is God's work. Nothing we do is complete, which is another way of saying that the kingdom always lies beyond us. No statement says all that could be said. No prayer fully expresses our faith. No confession brings perfection. No pastoral visits bring wholeness. No program accomplishes the church's mission. And no set of goals and objective includes everything. How about that? This is what we are about. We plant the seed. Plant today, that one day it will grow. Don't look at it. You know, a seed never grows when you're looking at it. It's like a flower never blooms when you're looking at it. A person never blossoms if you're looking at it. Give them space. Plant the seed. No prayer fully expresses our faith. No confession brings perfection. No pastoral visit brings wholeness. No program accomplishes a church mission. No set of goals and objectives includes everything. This is what we're about, planting and gathering. We plant the seed that one day will grow. The seeds already planted, knowing that they hold future promises. We lay foundations that will need further development. We provide yeast that provides efforts far beyond our capabilities. It's a better way to read it. I just figured this out. It's like a teleprompter now at this point, except my glasses are shining. We cannot do everything, and there is a sense of liberation in realizing that. We can't do everything. It takes a lot of people, everyone doing their whole part and wholeheartedly. We cannot do everything, and there is a sense of liberation in knowing that. So remember that point. This enables us to do something and to do it well. It may be incomplete, but it is a beginning, a step along the way, an opportunity for the Lord's grace to enter and to do the rest. God has to do the rest. Without the grace, you could do it. You get really tired, you work really hard, and the job doesn't get done the way the Lord wants it. We may never see the end result, but that is the difference between the master builder and the worker. We are workers, not master builders, ministers, not messiahs. We are prophets of a future, not our own. And that's by Bishop Ken Untner, Untner. Gurney. I hope you didn't pronounce your name wrong, sir. Bishop, thank you for that prayer and reflection. So, what did you get from that? I got this. Gather. We gather together to sing of his praises. And it's not even backwards. We gather. Upside down and backwards. But you know what? Do your part. Do your part to gather today. Either gather with other people and make a friendship group, or gather together those people of God that have fallen away. Those friends and relatives, sisters and brothers, church members who have left the path. God's calling them back. You gather today. And you know what? That's going to feel good in your heart. Jesus puts a joy in your heart. So, today if you hear his voice, harden not your heart. Thank you for taking a minute with me. It's awfully long because I did read that prayer, to be fair, and I'm not the best reader. But I did enjoy speaking with you today, and I hope you learned something. I sure did. So it's Ellen Mongan from Wow Mom, now signing off. Have a good day.